Ever become so engrossed in an endeavor or activity that the entire day is suddenly gone? Feeling in the zone or in your element? This is called flow state. Hello viewers, my name is Dr.Rosy Thachil. I'm a board certified cardiologist and welcome to my channel where I talk about all things personal development. Before we begin, please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel below, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified when I come back with another video. Flow is that state in which you lose track of time and you're incredibly absorbed in a task or activity. It's that mental state of being completely immersed in an activity, but voluntarily so, intrinsically so. So what is flow? According to a 2018 article by the American Psychological Association, flow is a state in which one becomes so engaged in a particular activity that the rest of the world falls away and time passes without one noticing. The experience is so intrinsically rewarding that the person partakes in the activity for the pure enjoyment of it, even at great personal cost. This concept was first described by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi in 1990. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi was a psychologist who spent decades of his life studying happiness and positivity. One of his most well-known theories is that of flow psychology. He found that those with frequent states of flow were more productive and more satisfied. So why is flow important? Creating flow has benefits. It increases creativity, productivity, focus, and attention. It can help you unleash your optimal self. Some argue that flow state is so powerful that awareness and action merge, leading to a loss of sense of time. And during the state, there is a heightened sense of accomplishment, creativity, and performance. Neurochemical changes in the brain during flow state are thought to be responsible for this feeling and performance. According to the Harvard Business Review, in a 10-year study conducted by McKinsey, top executives reported being 5 times more productive in flow and found that if we increase the time we spend in flow by just 15 to 20%, workplace productivity could almost double. In another study reported in Psychology Today and conducted in Australia, 40 research subjects were given a tricky brain teaser requiring high creativity. At baseline, no one solved it. However, when flow was artificially induced using transcranial magnetic stimulation, 23 of the participants obtained the answer, and expediently so. There's also research to suggest that flow is related to positivity and positive thinking. One study, even after controlling for individual disposition, found that subjective experiences of flow predicted more positive emotions and less negative emotions and worry, especially during a period of uncertainty or a waiting period. I will leave the links to these studies below if you're interested in learning more. Essentially, creating flow or finding flow can optimize both our performance and our positivity. Now that I've inundated you with studies and literature, let's talk about how to trigger that flow state. Number 1, focus on one task at a time. Multitasking makes it difficult to create flow as your mind and energy are divided, neither here nor there. Number 2, bring your focus and mind to the present activity only. Remove any other distractions. Number 3, seek activities that are in line with your values, passions, and goals. When we feel forced to do something, it's difficult to create flow. Find the intersection between your abilities and your interests. The Japanese concept of ikigai can be helpful. Your chosen activity or endeavor must feel effortless. If it feels demanded or required of you, it feels like work and no longer represents a flow state. So what creates flow for you? Brainstorm the intersection between your abilities and your interests and passions. Some activities that often create flow for people: listening to or creating music, creating or appreciating art, reading, engaging in sports, taking a course or learning a new skill, exercising, meditation, writing and journaling. Basically, what activity is it that when you're doing, you lose track of time? I'll leave you with this final quote from Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. Being completely involved in an activity for its own sake. The ego falls away, time flies, every action, movement, and thought follows inevitably from the previous one, like playing jazz. Your whole being is involved and you're using your skills to the utmost. That's a wrap for this video. Let me know in the comments below what activities create flow for you. If you enjoyed watching this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.